It's never a quick thing with Windows.
I wish I could say I disagree.
I do have to go in about, what's math? In about 3 hours. 3 hours from now. Round it up to the nearest hour.
I mean, about 3 hours is usually when we stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is about when I need
kind
to.
of putting that out there just in case whatever we're doing goes a little bit further.
Also, hello everyone.
Hello.
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 Also, I want to say for the computer stuff, I'm no expert in the computers. I know enough to build a computer, but I don't know like the specifics of how to get 2 GPUs in there and like all that stuff. Like, no, I just know basics.
Unless you're doing some hardcore number crunching, do not have more than one.
Yes. All good. Could we please start playing HSD?
We can geek out about computers later. We're live. We're doing.
Neither of you two is playing the hacker type person, so stop it.
No, the hacker type person was too busy doing actual tech problems.
There. Music. Okay.
I kind of view myself as the social hacker.
Recap.
Pulling up notes.
Squeak, do it.
You did it last time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just saying that because the computer's down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last time we were mostly correlating information and collecting our plan together to knock over this hospital-type joint. We sent in Duke to do some reconnaissance, and unfortunately he was able to investigate most of the things we wanted to take a look at, but the upper levels of the facility remained stubbornly unexplored. So after some overcomplicated reconnaissance, we have about half the information we need, but we're just sort of going for it. We were joined by a medical professional. I put that in quotes. Rhett. So they're going to be helping us on the op due to some familiarity with Progenitus protocols. And we're going to execute on our plan today now that we're fully rested. Plan is go in quick, fake a delivery. I have papers set up to get everything, get us in the door and get everything started. So we're just going to kind of take it from there. We faked an order from another hospital to transfer the necessary supplies, so hopefully if we run into any curious janitors or snoopy security, we can, you know, head off the awkward questions. All that's left is to steal a bunch of medicine and, you know, be good guys.
Good guys.
Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Guys.
In quotes. Because, you know, we're stealing medicine from a hospital where people kind of need those.
We're stealing
We're bringing it to a hospital.
Doesn't need it. Exactly. We're robbing the rich to vaccinate the poor.
Take from the rich and give it to the needy.
Mm-hmm. Suddenly there's a huge outbreak of whatever drugs these things prevent in the area that we just stole them from. Thousands die.
That's fine. They have enough money. They can just buy their problems away or something.
Yeah.
Those bougie bastards.
Admittedly, you're stealing from a big Progenitus hospital. They'll be able to replace that stuff now.
Probably within the day.
They won't even know it's gone.
Like our dignity.
Who says we had that?
I know, right? Alright.
Okay.
So,
that was a oh, excuse me. That was a nice recap. Thank you. Everybody gets 1 XP for that.
Yay! So we're at 468.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I accidentally put the 8 in front of the previous XP value, so
Oh.
I suddenly had
Yeah.
8,467.
No, that's wrong.
Yes.
I'll just wait a couple of weeks for you to spend that.
Only a couple? That's fair.
I don't think there's enough abilities in the game to spend that on.
Yeah, now I want to know how much XP you actually need to get everything in the tower. Damn it!
Yeah.
That should be easy to find out, especially with with a fancy character sheet.
But anyway, we have a plan.
We do have a plan.
Lord
Since
knows
when?
probably not a great plan, but it's a plan.
The plan is to go in there, steal the stuff, and leave.
A star-spangled van with a plan. No, wait, I think I'm getting this right.
How many of us are planning on actually going in?
I was assuming pretty much all of us,
Everyone, I think.
because
Yep.
don't split the party. Although I was going to say that it should probably be whoever's decent at social stuff and whoever's decent at sneaking taking point, and then a couple of people to help handle cargo, and then I can handle hacking if necessary.
Sneaking, I think that is you and me.
Yeah.
As far as community, I have a 3 in exert, 2 in perceive.
Don't count on Rhett for community.
I need to boon it, and I need ranks in my community set.
Squeaks has a 1 and a 1 in community.
Okay, so Squeaks will be doing the sneaking.
Oh, actually, Squeaks can do that actually.
There you go.
I had Squeaks.
Vandal and Duke really are the best at community stuff here.
Yeah, sorry to
Which is
disappoint.
scary.
I'm not good at stealth or talking.
Actually, what is your character's mostly combat? Yeah.
As far as proficiencies go, it honestly does have a bit of a well balanced with a little bit more on the physical side. Like the only one that's out of place is CQC being a 3.
Okay. What's
Relevant ones, Logic 1, Protocol 1. Also, that both have boons.
Okay.
And maybe Science with a 1 and a boon?
Okay. So it sounds like your character mostly is focused on things besides skills, is what it comes down to. Mostly focused on things that aren't proficiency points.
Oh shit!
Basically, I think I'll be fine. I'm just saying I might not have the dice to back it up.
Well, fortunately,
Yeah.
we can do the group sneaking thing.
Yeah.
Actually, Tygon, just from a game standpoint, like completely out of character mechanics question, would we be able to do like disguises and such and do a like social version of the group stealth idea?
I'd allow it.
Just walk in, pretend like you know what you're doing. We're that stereotypical group of doctors walking down the hallway chatting about stuff.
While a smooth jazz sitcom intro song plays in the background.
Yes. But I
In
can't
case
help
of
but
emergency, smooth jazz will be deployed.
I feel like Duke and Vandal are very similar builds and characters, but for different things. Like Vandal's obviously more on the tech side. Duke's probably a little bit more on the social side.
I mean, put it this
Both
way:
hackers and
3
stealth.
ranks in a boon and operate, 4 ranks in a boon and sabotage, and 2 ranks in a boon and stealth, and everything else just has.
Let's see. I got a boon in athletics, CQC, logic, protocol, sabotage, stealth. Points in athletics, communication, CQC, logic, sabotage, stealth.
Okay, so all of that information aside, we have a plan. We're basically just gonna do like the group stealth, but with social disguise stuff. Funnily enough, this is actually more the domain of my previous character, but we didn't have a hacker. So, we already rolled to get the, what was it? The, fake order, right?
I'm sorry, say that again?
We already rolled to get the fake, delivery order thing.
Yes, you did. It was good. It's not gonna hold up against scrutiny. You know, at the very latest, if they call the other hospital, it's gonna become obvious that it's not work. But you know, if they're just looking at it, then it looks legit.
Can I use my personal quirk boyfriend on Ganymede to further enhance?
Let me read up on that again.
I think this is my most used quirk in every HSD game I'm in.
That is extremely borderline. It's
Fair enough.
I mean, technically, maybe, but it's. You know, why not?
Cool. Alright, so basically just with the idea that she's essentially just using that to put a name on the clipboard that if they call that person or basically email them, they'll be a, why yes, sure, there is definitely an order sort of thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like I said, I think it's a little borderline, but I'll allow.
Sorry, I just had the idea of bribing a bored call center worker. Like, hey, will you vouch for me if I pay you, like, a day's wage?
Fuck it, yep. Oh no. go.
Alright. Oh, cool. That's good. Any prep anyone else needs to make? I think I'm pretty much ready.
What about like ID cards for everyone? Just like something that we could like flash them really fast at them. That way they think it's legit.
I think that might be overdoing it since we don't really need ID to get in. We're just like the order is kind of our ID.
And if you do have ID, Rhett has one or several, maybe? I don't know.
But that's not for this particular hospital.
Yeah.
True. But it's recognizable.
Yeah.
Like...
Which might not be a good thing, because if it's recognizable, then they might be able to trace this actual crime to you. And you don't want IRPF on your back.
Yeah, but what if he has several fake ones? Well, kind of fake ones, like with... No, never mind. I don't know.
I'm just saying there is risk there.
Yeah.
And I think we're kind of overthinking it at that point.
Frankly, you have been overthinking it for this entire arc, so.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to us. We're sorry, Tygon.
I just have a very specific scenario in my head that we might run into and the things I'll do in it.
Anyway, is there any other prep that we need to do?
I think I'm good.
I had a discussion that, there was a discussion among a couple of GMs. Well, like, yeah, no, but players are like bumbling into traps and destroying important stuff, killing important NPCs. I have the opposite problem. My players are super careful. They never get anything done.
It's just like an old DBZ episodic. It's like 5 to 10 episodes of screaming and powering
charging up.
But it's mostly Tygon screaming internally, while we just kind of not.
Alright, so it sounds like we're ready to execute on this.
Mm-hmm.
So get the vehicle ready, get the order ready, get everybody into fake jumpsuits like last time.
Are we gonna have a mop? Gotta clean those floors.
That is up to Melee.
I don't know if I could bring that with us.
I mean, we're delivery drivers rather than janitors this time, but...
Yeah.
I needed that. Come back. There we go.
Just bring in the mop. It's my box cutter.
I don't think Space OSHA approves of this.
Listen, some of those boxes are really stubborn, and when you have something that cuts through anything like butter... Sorry.
Wait. You have a mop that can cut?
No, it's the scythe.
It's the mop.
Oh.
Mob is just what they call it.
Because we disguised it.
It was disguised as one once.
Oh no, it is the chair of this campaign. Oh no.
But no, I can't bring Mop with us, so no.
Oh no, poor Mop.
Alright, so pile in the van, everyone.
Everyone get in here.
So the plan is basically just stay low, follow our lead, try not to engage or socialize with anybody, but, you know, just act like we belong here and try and find the chemical storage.
I mean, I don't think it would be completely out of character to ask where to go to find what we're transporting.
Yeah, especially at, like, the loading dock, but we can worry about that when we get there.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
I'll get in the van last, because big butt.
Angry animal noises.
Man, they really did something to your ESP mode, huh?
Mm.
I think that was more my fault, actually.
It's just post-op. It's uncomfortable right now. Or something.
That, or just very self-conscious about the whole thing.
Maybe both.
Alright, so we're going.
Shit.
What?
It's damn it. Must be because of a fucking cold. I forgot to make a map.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm
sorry, guys.
It's fine.
No,
good.
no worries. We've all
Do you wanna-
the GM has done this at one time. I've done it several times. I'm a bad GM.
Would you want to hold off the session or something? It's fine. You were.
I mean, we can probably do it without one.
Yeah. I mean, let's basically the whole intent with this op is don't get into combat. So
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna roll really well, so our DM doesn't have to make a map.
oh, now you've jinxed us, you fool.
Seriously, especially with the last session, there was always a 1 attached to each and every one of our rolls.
We got it out of our system. It'll be fine now.
Having a combat in a hospital is really advisable.
Exactly.
I mean, I could try to roll well, but just it'll be rather deep and don't make any wishes on it.
Fair.
Ha 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 ha. A little Mandark there.
I'm gonna have to subtract 1 XP from all of you for that.
Oh
no,
Kale,
no,
you took away my good recap.
Man, leave it to otters.
Fun.
Just checking if I have anything fitting in my stockpile, but I don't think so. Give me a minute. Excuse me.
You are excused. Also, it's okay, like the whole sick thing, because I had to miss several days of work, so you're kind of in the same boat.
Do you still have that, I don't even know how to describe that enemy. The one that was stalking us on the space station and had the creepy, vitality thing.
The Vitae Demon.
Yeah, that map might work. Just as far as actual visual stuff, ignore and go more for the layout.
I was about to say, I don't want to fight no stinking Vitae demon.
Yeah.
That's more of a TTI thing than a Progenitus thing.
Yeah, it just meant more the layout of that place. It might work.
Honestly, if we get into combat, sure, or just like a blank hex grid and just use the draw tool to do corridors, but
I would just like to note on a background note here, and that is more a Progenitus thing, because TTI uses Vitae in their living technology. Progenitus is the ones that put it into people.
Yep.
Please no.
It can save your life.
They do it to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that was one of the that was one of the short stories with Pizza Deer.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza deer?
Pizza Deer. I'll tell it later.
Okay.
Yeah. Not now. It's a Progenitus related short story. So I'm hearing a slight echo of myself from one of you guys.
Not me. I got pushed off.
Is it me?
I'm wearing headphones.
I'm wearing.
That's unlikely.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Wait. Okay. Talk again, Tygon.
It might be me.
I think it is Kale, yeah.
Because I'm noticing my green ring light up whenever certain loud noises come up.
You might want to turn on push to talk, Kale. That's what I have because otherwise my AC will turn on the microphone for everybody.
We'll just do it without a map. If it should come to combat, I'll improvise something.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, the Dean's suggestion with the draw tool probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Keybinds. Oh, okay. I already have that set up.
All right.
The what? What suggestion? I must have missed it.
Just put up a blank hex grid and just draw the map with the draw tool.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Because just corridors and crates.
We have
For the
imaginations.
classic Half-Life design.
Imagination.
Okay. So you are doing this whole thing at night. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that is when a lot of deliveries come in.
So you
Please see
spent
through
your
my room. Night shift stalking.
you spent your day, as they say, maxing and relaxing,
All cool.
and as the time comes, you get on your way. You put on your uniforms. Please try to sort of note what equipment you actually bringing along.
I think I have that up to date.
I don't think I could even get away with the sword either. So
Probably
I guess
not.
knife and pistol.
You could put that in the delivery van.
Yeah, I guess if.
For that matter, you can have mob in the van.
I already said I don't want to use mop in combat,
Okay.
so I'll just keep the sword in the van, and no reason to bring the mop if we're not gonna cut through a wall.
Hey, Tygon.
Yes, Razzie.
How it doesn't seem to say in the rules. How small do you think the folding bow folds up to?
That's a good question.
I think the problem would be the quiver.
I mean, sort of, but maybe they're folding arrows.
I said the arrows fold too.
It all folds. Even the
folds.
string fold. Oh, I was gonna
Like
make
when
it.
I'm thinking like folding bow, I'm thinking of like Final Fantasy XIV, the Bard weapon. Like you store it on the thing, and the thing actually like folds in half to essentially become a heart.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read real quick.
Yeah, because I read through it and the description, and I couldn't find anything.
Let's see. I'm bringing my. That's another question. How big is the mobility augmentation rig? It's light armor.
It's like an exoskeleton.
What?
A mobility augmentation rig.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh.
like, it's like a at least my read of it. I might be wrong. Please correct me if I'm incorrect. But my read of it was a non-surgical version of what the dude wears in Elysium, because it's
That sounds
designed
about
to
right,
help
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It's designed to help you move.
So it'd still be noticeable.
Barely, yeah.
I think it's something that would be noticeable, but they'd be fine with you having, since you're going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting and stuff like that.
True, yeah. If you're a
Ooh.
cargo lifter,
Yeah, that you might be able to get away with that.
If that's the case, then I'm definitely gonna bring it.
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll say
but
that you're the cargo lifter.
I think the from Elysium is a good explanation, or a lighter, and again non-surgical version of the thing the guy in the Search is wearing.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say that, and you'll be the cargo lifter. Man, that's a really good idea. Just in general. Yeah.
And I'll probably bring, at least my Ray Blade. Like a knife. Really adorable.
Resi?
Yes.
I'm gonna say, it folds up small enough so you can hide it on your person.
Okay. Cause that was the one thing. It's like, I'm not sure if that's enough.
Okay. Right.
Because it doesn't tell me. Is it the size of a bread box? Will it fit in a bread box? Does it somehow get bigger when I fold it and it gets to the size of a car or something? Well, I don't know.
No, it's, I'm gonna say it folds up small, folds up small enough so that you can hide it. You know, even if it has like its own dedicated bag, you know, like a fanny pack or something.
Mm-hmm.
But still something that's that would not be noticed.
Especially with a bunch of other industrial tools that we'd probably have on hand.
Sir, why do you have a bow in your bag?
I'm just happy to see you.
Long-distance cable wiring?
That's a better argument. Is that a bow in your bag, or are you just happy to see me? Yes.
I'm the supervisor.
Oh no, then I would just have. It's like, don't worry about it. I just get tennis balls out of the replicator. It's fine.
All right. So.
Okay. So.
And
yeah,
I'm just bringing my hacking tools and my silenced pistol.
Okay. So you get your equipment ready. You put on your uniforms. Get into your van and you get on the way.
Rhett would have to leave his Progenitus stuff hidden, right?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
You're supposed to be just delivery people now, not actual Progenitus employees. I mean, it might be a subdivision of Progenitus or something, but you know.
Okay, I was just trying to figure that out.
They're not going to send the doctors to do this trivial task.
Yeah.
Okay, jump assist frame, a perk, his handgun, and vest.
Oh, and less than lethal ammunition as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's what I was gonna look
Can
at.
I borrow somebody's? I don't think I have enough credits anymore, actually.
Less,
I have like 3 stacks of it, so sure, you can borrow one of mine.
Oh, I was gonna say
I appreciate it.
I was gonna say I still have 2, or I got 2.
I got 1680.
I
I do appreciate it, since I usually do the melee combat stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
That's the nice thing I discovered about having a really high ranged combat proficiency.
Yeah.
You can just say that you shoot to stun. Of course, doesn't help when you get stopped by the IRPF and you have to answer questions while you're carrying live ammunition and stuff. But
Ow.
you usually when you shoot people, the authorities don't quite buy the line. No, I'm such a good shot, I can shoot not to kill.
Hold on, you see that? Tygon, what were the buggies?
Nymphs.
The Exo nymphs?
Yeah. It's like, hold on, see that nymph over there? Bam! Shoots off its wings. See, I'm a good shot, I swear.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the poor guy standing behind the target clutches his chest and goes,
See, I know what I do. Oh, oops.
I didn't think this through. Sorry. My mistake.
That's how. You know, if someone here, someone of our group tried that, that's how it would happen.
This is why you always check what's behind the target.
Oh, serious question though.
Yes.
Is there an ammo type I could buy that I could use as like a distraction shot, a la Thief or Splinter Cell?
So something that's quiet to shoot but makes noise when it hits the target?
Yeah, so I have my bow, so quiet to shoot, but is there something I could reasonably buy to where it'd be like, oh, this makes noise, does it make people go, oh, what's that?
A rock.
I will no the tech assembly bow has something like that.
Oh, does it?
Yes. At least it used to.
I might have to invest in this then.
You'd have to buy a tech assembly bow for that.
That's what I mean.
I mean, okay, it's not meant for that, but I would let you use it like that. But just, you know, if you look at the rules for the tech assembly bow, the screech tip.
Oh, I see it.
I would let you use something like that, and I will say that you can buy a couple of them for, I don't know, 20 credits or so.
As in 2 shots?
Let's say 5 shots.
5 shots? 5 shots for 20, you said?
Yeah.
I will totally do that. I'll buy 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Why am I like...
Okay. Anything else? Any last minute adjustments?
Nah.
Not for me.
I think I also have that same thing that Black Paw has. No, I have the arm locks. I don't think I could get away with that, so I'm gonna leave those back.
Arm locks are only really useful for melee combat anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for one, yeah, those are probably those would be a bit tricky to explain. But
Yeah.
I think they're not just for melee combat. I think they work for ranged combat too.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a flat +1 to the accuracy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Neat.
So I guess it could make these a bit more dexterous or
Mm-hmm. One annoying thing I discovered is that not all, but several of these nice armor editions have a negative endure modifier.
Yeah. I took the hit as +1, so I can actually hit things as nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had it when I was creating a character. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna add the arm locks, and I'm gonna add leg boosters, and this, and then my endure would be 1 lower than without the armor. Nice.
I feel like there should be a cap on how much of a penalty the endure. So like, it can only reduce endure to down to what the bonus the armor would give.
Yeah.
So like, it might render the armor itself useless, but it wouldn't chip into your regular endure.
Yeah, we can talk about.
Yeah.
Now, you get in the van. You get going. Mission start, as they say. After a, who's driving?
Wasn't I
Hold
the
on.
designated driver?
Yeah, I think you were the designated driver.
What kind of thing was that?
Pilot.
I have a point in that. A single point, nothing else.
Are you okay, Tycon?
Oh. The water has got... That's flavored water.
Please don't die, Tycon.
Yeah, we kind of need you. We would all be very sad.
I do not want to be sad.
I also do not want to be sad.
Oh, excuse me.
It's
Your
okay.
excuse.
Also, it's fizzy apple juice.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a whole bunch of flavors.
Okay. The squeaky fan is driving?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I imagine every time he uses the turn signals his ears goes.
Yes. Yes. And I would also like to point out he kind of has road rage issues, so and he kind of won't be using his ESP node for that, so you just hear angry animal screaming while he's driving.
I like this idea.
Okay.
I'm imagining the fucking wrecking ball.
Oh, damn it. I'm really sorry. Don't know where that comes from.
It's okay, you're fine.
So, after a more or less, probably less relaxing drive with lot of screeching from the front, you arrive at the hospital, and Squeaks is driving around to the rear where you have scouted out the delivery area.
Excellent.
And well, what do you do?
Pull up to the delivery area. Is there a closed gate or checkpoint or anything?
There is a closed gate, yes.
All right. Drive up, and I'm assuming it is locked.
At the very least, it's closed.
All right. Are there any guards visible immediately?
No.
I'll just glance over at Squeaks and say, "Why don't you just honk twice? Get their attention."
Squeaks will definitely do this.
Wait, did you already say there's no intercom or anything?
No. Nobody asked.
Good idea. Yeah. Is there an intercom?
There is a panel thingy by the gate.
That looks more like
Press
it.
0 for operator.
Who's our talkie?
I could be talkie.
Talkie needs to do the talkie.
Arms.
Pull up slowly.
Ups.
Oh right.
Little send upsies.
I
Alright, so
I forgot she was micro. Oh my
crawl
god.
over Squeaks and then sit my butt on the on the rolled down window with my feet dangling out of the van so I can lean out and press the button. Because I'm small.
There is after a moment, a slightly surprised sounding voice answers. Yes?
We have a pickup.
Pickup? What pickup? Just a moment. I don't have anything on file. I don't have a pickup on file for tonight.
Emergency medical pickup from add a character, insert hospital here. They're needing some chemicals for some unscheduled operations. I have my credentials here.
Damn it. Just a moment. Stay where you are. And a minute or so later, the gate opens.
Yay! I crawl back inside the van. Except it's more like I do the diver thing where I just fall backwards into the van.
The squeaks?
Yeah.
A small fan just landed in your lap.
Oh.
Crawling across to get back into the passenger seat.
Squeaks.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. Not nearly as bad as trying to reach the coffee machine at Kayla's place. Alright, let's go. She puffs out her chest and goes, "Driver, forward!"
More backward. You're supposed to drive backward up to the thing.
Ack.
That makes it even better, honestly.
So she goes, "Driver, forward!" and the car just slowly starts backing up while she looks awkward.
Squeaks is... Well, all the while, Squeaks isn't even really paying attention, just giving her a look of like, Are you okay? Are you okay?
I was trying to have a moment.
Just hear the loud beeping and backup sound.
Plot twist is just straight.
Oh no, that makes it even better. Does our van do the safety backup sound? Beep, beep, beep.
I mean, I imagine the sound changed over the centuries, but there is a backup sound, yes.
Okay.
Or it's reprogrammed just like that one Roomba where it curses at it as it backups.
No, I am not crashing. I am not the drivers my friends have to put up with. I'm not crashing the truck into everything. Oh god.
Oh, unless you got a backup, Karen, just gonna keep going until you hit something solid.
I've met these drivers. This isn't okay.
My boyfriend is a delivery driver. I'm offended.
How? Well, as long as he doesn't crash, he's fine.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so we have backed up the truck.
Yay! Achievement unlocked.
We had a moment. It was glorious.
Yeah. Like I said, the gate opens, and inside of the building, you see 2 guards, and one rather confused-looking scroll-type vector, holding a tablet thing that he's looking at something, looking like, okay, where is this? Why can't I find this?
Alright, I am going to approach with a hurried, confident air, and, while looking at my own, toggle case.
Huh?
Kind of like a bubblegum chewing, yeah, alright, let's get this done kind of attitude, and walk up to the squirrel, completely ignoring the security guards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, got the files here. some fancy smancy suit needs his operation in a hurry, and they need the chems since they're depleting themselves.
The Skrillex look up from a distance. What? Where? Oh, whoa, oh! You don't. Oh, I'm very sorry. I really can't find this anywhere. Can I see this for a moment?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me a check. Over $200 right now, please. Community exert communication.
All right, community exert communication.
Difficulty 2.
Okay. $13.
Nice. Okay. Yep. He like looks at your tower case for a moment, like scrolls through the document before he hands it back to you, and then looks at his own tablet again, muttering something like "Of course, then the last to be told something like that is." Well, okay, fine.
The suits from Lazarus General, like they don't take no, like these guys.
Yeah, it all seems to be a mod. Do you know where everything is?
I mean, no, this is our first pickup here. We aren't even from this district, dude.
All right. I guess I have time. I'll show you real quick. And he makes like stewing motions with the security guards. I hope you. Oh, I see you brought a couple of people. Yeah, that's quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, we last time we had to do an emergency pickup, we didn't bring any lifter suits, so not gonna make that same mistake again.
Yeah, he leads you down a hallway, not far, and a like slightly bigger door, not like big, more or less double door. And it just pushes it open. So all right, here you go. If there's anything else you need, just ask one of the security people. They usually hang around here.
Thanks.
And I'm really sorry about this. Both that we don't have this in our system. I'm afraid I gotta go again. I need to go get back to my desk.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions, you can just forward them to that number. I'm not sure they're in at the moment, but well.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. you find yourself looking at a storeroom, quite big, with lots of like containers and barrel type things.
All right, quick as we can, start checking tags, people. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. Alright, now this is where we roll bad.
I don't think I got into this one last time.
Nope. No, you didn't. So, everybody? I don't know if anybody stayed with the car.
Rhett's out of the car.
Just saying, everybody who actually went along may do a, okay. I have the option. You may either simply do a body perceive check
Mm-hmm.
at difficulty 3. Alternatively, you may do a mind exert medicine check.
So, and Rhett has a boon in medicine and science.
The difficulty of that is also 3, although I will give you a simplification if you have Progenitus in.
If I have what?
Progenitus is your background.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't talking specifically to you, I was talking to everybody.
I'm just doing the body because I have Don't let Squeaks do the first. Squeaks might be able to do the first aid, but nothing more.
Do you get? I don't really have a great like visual perceive. Do people want me to like stand guard?
I think
If you want to stay with the truck, I guess.
I think Squeaks should have stayed.
Well, I got us into the facility, so I'm definitely with you guys at the very least.
Oh my.
I kind of forgot.
I'll just stay with the truck.
Okay.
Squeaks, why? Squeaks.
So I'll
think
do body perceive.
Okay.
And it's difficulty 3, you said?
Yes.
By the way, Tygon, mine was the body perceived.
Yeah, I do think among Duke and myself, I'd probably be fairly recognizable on any cameras or anything.
Wait a minute.
If the
The
difficulty,
dice on the screen says 5 and 6. Where'd that 3 come from? Somebody's lying.
I'm trying to remember this. Difficulty 3. So if my perceive is 3, that means I just rolled d8s.
Yes.
Oh, no,
Yes.
d10s,
Yeah.
right?
No, 8.
No d8s. If it is equal, it is 2d8.
Okay, 2d8.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of practice to get used to, but once you figure things out, it's actually really fast, really easy.
It took me a while to internalize it.
Where's the dice? They no roll. I saw
Okay.
them there, but
Well, it's you also have to set it up yourself. You need to set up yourself to see 3D dice, and you need to set up yourself to actually roll 3D dice. Okay.
I'd like to spend a
but
focus.
did you have a boon in medicine?
Yeah, I have a boon in medicine.
So if you wanted to, you
wait,
could.
wait. You said you were doing the perceive roll.
Wasn't that body perceive medicine?
No,
No,
body
no.
perceive is always just body perceive.
Oh.
Medicine roll would be mind exert.
Okay.
Body perceive is, actually going around looking for this stuff.
Mhm.
The mind exert medicine roll would be using your knowledge of, like, medicine and hospitals and Progenitus and everything to say, okay, this stuff they would have over there.
Okay, so my mind exert is 2, so that means one of my dice is 1d6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you have a background in Progenitus, don't you?
Yes.
That
So
means,
that means
means-
they must stay. Okay.
that means you get a simplification. So it is the
Still
difficulty
2d8.
gets down. Yeah, still 2d8.
Okay, so that means that roll is that.
Ah, okay.
But
So
I could spend
still valid.
I could spend focus to take care of that one though.
Yes.
So it'd be 2 focus, 1 to raise it to 2, 1 to reroll it.
Yes. But you have a,
you could just +1 twice.
Okay.
Also, yeah, for one, yeah, you need to spend 2 focus, so you might as well. You could also just do 2 + 1s and get to 12.
I'll do that.
But you have a boon in medicine, right?
Yes.
That means you get 1 free focus for this check.
Cool. So 1 focus spent. Yay!
Yep.
Okay.
Poor Squeaks, though. Oh my god.
So we have 3 successful checks and 1 useless fennec.
Excessively. Squeaks is obviously still out of it. How we got here from driving, I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna... on my end, I'm gonna be making sure the extra stuff we brought with us is out of sight, just in case they do come around or something.
Not a bad idea.
Does a medical transport have a scythe or a sword in there?
Oh, it's a mop in case things get messy.
Emergency surgery.
okay. So,
And I'll just make a small incision here.
between Duke and Vandal looking around, and Red, kinda knowing his way around places like this, you manage to, it takes a bit, but you manage to find the stuff on your shopping list and start parading it around. So, most of the stuff is pretty heavy. Like, it's like big crates and barrels that are, for the most part, pretty much jam-packed with just stuff.
Good thing I got that augment rig.
Yeah.
And I assume we brought in those little hand truck things to help move these things.
You didn't say you got one of those.
Damn.
I'm sure you could commandeer a little cart or something.
Oh.
Yeah, do they have any of those in the storage room?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Give me another body perceive check.
Same difficulty.
Difficulty 2.
There we go.
I don't need a roll after that. I'm not gonna find anything else.
You find one.
You find everything. Let's go.
Just find a pile of them. They're just tossing them everywhere.
And you get a crate! And you get a crate!
So yeah, you start like carrying stuff around. Give me another. What was it? Community exert communication, please.
Oh, okay. Me?
One of you.
Not it.
Community exert communication. I got a
can do
3 in that, in a community. 1 point in community. Let me go for it.
3 in community and 1 communication, you said?
Yeah.
You go ahead. I did the last couple.
What is that difficulty?
The difficulty would be 2.
Jeez, that die just got slammed onto the
It
table.
really did. There was somebody had some issues there. Just picturing like Arnold Schwarzenegger screaming, just no.
Okay. Yeah. As you start carrying stuff to your van, you know, occasionally you walk by a guard who is kind of watching you. Now and then, one of them, kind of asks, "Everything all right? Everything going well? You find everything you needed?" Stuff like that. But they do not interfere with you or anything.
Okay.
And
How many trips are they taking?
Assuming Duke can carry 1 item and they get like 1 more on the push around thingy. I forgot what those things are called.
Dolly?
I call them hand trucks. I call them hand trucks.
Oh. Around here, they're colloquially called dollies.
True.
Okay.
Wheelie lifty thingy, my bobber.
That works better.
Probably like 3 trips.
Alright.
Maybe 4.
With the Fen supervising.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
It's a good question.
Obviously not the one who just spontaneously got blind.
That's the best supervisor, the one that doesn't get in the way.
Yeah.
Oh no, my poor Fennec.
I'm picturing Squeaks pushing the thing while Vandal is sitting on the crate, going, "No, left, my left, not your left."
It's the same left.
Well, we went the wrong way, so obviously it's a different left.
The Fennecs are having moments this session. I appreciate it.
Eventually, it just evolves into them Fennec screaming at each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say it's probably taking you like between you know, having to find the stuff and ferrying everything around. Probably takes you about an hour.
Okay.
And then you have everything on your list.
Excellent. Let's get out of here.
Before they start double checking things.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what the look on the guards' faces as the Phoenix go by, screaming at each other.
Probably, oh no, not these guys.
I'm just following behind him. It's like, don't ask.
Just one of those, oh, it's more dock workers.
Yeah, you know those stevedores.
Someone double check the list and triple check it. Make sure that we got everything in close enough to the correct quantities.
Give me a mind exert logic roll.
Got a boon and a point in logic unless anyone's better. Only got 2 ranks. Or
Just
2.
The difficulty would be 1.
have a boon.
I'll roll if it's only a difficulty 1.
Nice.
Yep, you got everything.
Okay, looks like it's all here. Let's get out of here. Close up the back of the gate. Hopefully we can all actually fit in here.
It's getting a bit snuggly now.
Yay,
So-
snuggle.
Make sure to at least give them back the little hand trucks. That way they don't go searching for that later.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or try to call the company. I was like, hey, they accidentally took these things. Yeah, we never sent anyone.
That's nice of you.
Well, we're robbing the place, not being jerks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need those. And they probably need some sometimes.
Yeah, alright. You return the like trolley thing or whatever it's called.
Mhm.
And then get out and drive away.
Awesome. Let's follow traffic laws until we get out of here. Don't want to attract any attention.
Well, traffic laws and drive 5 under.
Yeah.
Just super safe.
Where are you driving?
Gonna go to the Undercity and eventually back to the clinic after we make sure we aren't being tailed. That'd be my vote.
Fair.
Sounds good.
Conspiracy mind kicking in. There's no tracking devices or anything on this cargo, is there?
That's a good damn question. Thank you for being smart.
Smart or paranoid, one of the two.
Or giving the DM
Hey.
ideas.
I have a magic ear that can listen for signal.
Magic ear, he says. Wait, let's make use of this technology.
And now I'm just wondering, did we correctly take it out of their system, their inventory, that way they can reorder stuff? Now I'm just thinking like management.
Yep, I have a magic here. Let me look that up real quick.
I'm just looking it up right now. Give me a Might Exert Operate check.
Difficulty?
I'm gonna say 2.
So 3 in operate, and boom. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, you detect signals from these containers.
Oh, good thinking. Well, time to pick these things apart and see what's inside.
You wanna do that right there in the car?
I mean, before we go to the clinic or anything like that, yeah. Let's find a quiet spot, like in the Undercity, not near the clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Away from any IRPF patrol paths and...
Okay. Squeaks?
Yes.
I would like a Mind Exert pilot check.
Alright.
Difficulty 2.
I mean, I think the smartest thing actually would be to start driving as if we were going to that hospital. The hospital we said we were from, and then ditch these things. Vandal
Yeah.
is suggesting this in character. So what do you guys think?
That sounds... yeah.
Anyone have an RC car that we could attach him to and drive to that hospital?
Okay. You said Mind Exert difficulty 2 pilot.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I did indeed say that.
+1.
Fair enough.
Ugh.
Okay. As you
Actually, no, we did that.
yeah, you follow Vandal's suggestion and take the route towards the hospital. And on the way, you notice you basically pull into the parking lot of a Burger Sovereign. Well, figuring, you know, that makes sense to stop there.
Oh boy, and Burger Sovereign just came out with the improbable burgers. I've been wanting to try one of them.
Yeah. Could you get me one of their recursive shakes with that?
Heck yeah.
2 extra iterations.
I'd like the 5th Huel fries, thanks.
Oh, you mean the fractal fries? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just reminds me. Where is it? In a couple of days ago, in one of the whiteboard comics, they're like, hey Doc, we're going to get food. You want something? Yes, please. I assume you want your usual 25,000 calories worth of meat, lard, salt, carbohydrates, and partially hydrogenated soybean oil. And a large fries, please.
Yep. Redundancy size that, please.
Okay. Now, Vandal,
Yes.
do you have any tools with you?
No, but Duke does.
I do.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I remembered something.
I have
About
remembered
someone
to
else's
bring
character.
tools everywhere now after that first mission.
And Squeaks has a pair of flashlights.
I would like to open the panel. Do you have tools? No. Are you tough enough to rip out the screws with your teeth? No?
Yes.
Very sorry to hear that, then. Alright. I would like to see from... Yes, sure, why not? Both of you may do this check.
Okay.
Oh, even better. I would like to see 2 sabotage checks, please. 1 mind, 1 body. Both difficulty 3.
I'll do mind.
What? Yeah, you said you'll do mine. Like I'll do body.
Gonna have a boon. Ooh.
I got a boon as well, which I will use.
Please do.
What are we up to now?
9.
I'll use a focus, reroll that other 2.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, that's it. That's exactly 12.
That is actually a 13.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
no,
do it.
you're right.
Okay. Yeah. Between the 2 of you, you start working on one of the crates, and yeah, you find the little tracking thing.
Why did I have a feeling that they would put these in here?
Good intuition.
It's nothing you can take out. It's like part of the crate itself,
Right.
but you can disable it.
Yeah, disable it and break it. So they can't switch it on remotely.
Yeah, you
Um,
can do it.
Pull
Let's-
off some parts.
Let's open up the other crates first, find all the trackers, then we'll disable them in rapid succession. That way, if
Yeah.
someone's monitoring these, they can't like call in and say, "Hey, we got stuff going offline one by one."
Right.
Okay.
Only breadcrumbs.
I would like another body exert sabotage roll then. You both may roll.
Same difficulty, 3.
Yes.
So both of us, you said?
Yes, both of you.
Just double +1 it.
Yeah, that'd be the easiest
I mean,
way.
you're gonna have to do like your boon to do it from +1 to 2,
Yeah.
and then spend 1.
Yeah, so I'll just do that.
Okay. Yeah, between the 2 of you, you managed to pull that off. After the first crate, you know what you need to look for, and yeah, then you can disable all of them. Probably need to enlist the help of the others to do it. All of them at once. But with your directions, you can do it. So, the tracking devices are disabled.
Okay, we
Excellent.
should be good.
Really dodged a bullet on that one.
I know.
Get food at least. I'm starving.
Yeah, we'll just say that we were in the drive-thru for Burger Sovereign the entire.
We're hungry.
Because I like the idea that, like, yeah, it was a convenient place to pull over, but the actual reason we pulled over there is we were all just hungry. And then, like, mid-burger, Duke was like, wait a minute.
I like that. It's like just like a look over. It's like, wait.
This was too easy, guys. Vandal's like, nothing is too easy. It's just a trap in the making.
No lie, out of character, that's what made me think of this. Like, this is way too easy. I know.
Not when you account for the 3 sessions it took us to plan that.
Prudent planning, you know the rest.
I really don't, because prudent isn't in my vocabulary. I just throw things at the wall and hope everything sticks. It's just I throw things everywhere, so I try and account for everything. Anyway, yeah, now that that's disabled, we can make our way to the Undercity and find the clinic.
Okay.
Resume sporadic driving to avoid being tailed.
Squeaks, are you doing that?
Wait, doing what?
Sporadic driving to avoid being tailed.
I wasn't doing that already? I'm pretty sure that Squeaks is normal kind of driving, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
was gonna say, that's just normal driving.
yeah.
Give me another pilot roll, please.
Yeah, that's just what Squeaks has been doing this entire time.
Nice.
Dang.
Okay.
Very nice.
Alright. So, it takes you about 3 times as long as it should to get there. But, eventually you arrive at the underground clinic.
Sweet. Oh, give him a call. Hey, we're outside. We got the stuff.
There is a quite excited reply. And, like half a minute later, there. There are my notes. Right, Dr. Salinas, that was her name. The rat who runs that clinic actually emerges.
Cool.
How did you say her first name again?
East.
East, okay.
At least that's how I would say it. I'm
Okay.
sure. You might pronounce it differently.
How's it spelled?
E-E-S-E. East.
East.
East Salinas. Yep.
Lots of s. There. Yeah, she is like she's like walks up to the van and let me see.
All right, well, I'll let her see. Had to remove some tracking devices from these things, so well.
Oh, that oh, right. That's very good. Yep, she's like inspecting the crates. This is wonderful. This is exact. I'll show you where to put it. To basically like driving up like alley beside the clinic, the building the clinic is in.
Right.
And there's a like side entrance through which you ferry the stuff into them.
And as was mentioned earlier, we managed to secure a source for any additional you might need. It's more of a long-term solution, so it wasn't going to be immediately viable, but...
Had you already informed them of that?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't read them.
At least that was my intent too, was to say, hey, we found a long-term solution, we're just working on a short-term one. But Vandal's reminding her of that deal.
All right. That is that is. So again, takes you a bit to unload all that. And eventually you find yourself in the good doctor's office again. Is obviously very, very, very relieved and very happy.
Relieved and happy, two good states.
Yeah, that is excellent. It's exactly what we need, and well, I mean, you even secured us a further source which is above and beyond what I had asked of you. Now, I'm sorry. Remind me, how much were we going to pay you?
Out of character, I don't remember. I know we called them about it, but
Out of character, let's make up a number.
No. I think it was around 400?
that sounds familiar.
And we had gotten 200 in advance.
Oh, did we get 200 in advance?
I don't think we got any advance.
So we didn't get anything in advance? No.
We didn't.
No, I was thinking about the last contract.
Yeah.
I think it was 400 though.
Oh.
Let me check.
Yeah, I'll be honest, my notes for this job has been particularly sparse.
Yeah.
I had the doctor's name and that was about it.
Yeah, no. In light of a job well done, not just well, extremely well, because the whole deal thing. She is increasing your payment to 600 credits.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, sweet.
Sounds good to me. And, hey, I hope we can come back if we're ever in the need of some fixing up, eh?
I mean, yeah, definitely. So, also, it's not our focus, but we also do some, some non-fixing up type of surgeries. So if you're in need of that,
Improvements.
we can probably make a deal for that as well.
Sounds good to me. I
Hmm.
already have a lot of stuff in my system, so it might be good to get it checked out too.
I didn't catch all of that. Sorry.
Vandal kind of fidgets and says, I already have a lot of stuff in my system, so it might be good to actually get it checked out sometime too.
Yeah, sure. Just please do me and everybody else here a favor and make an appointment.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. And, hey, thanks for everything.
I should be thanking you.
Vandal, like, kind of pokes the doctor on the nose and, well, tries to. Pokes the doctor as hard as she can reach and says, hey, don't worry about it. It's our job. Glad we could actually do something nice for once.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I admit I was a little worried when I used this this underground hiring board thing, but I'm very glad I did. So,
You know to come back to us if you need anything else.
oh, definitely. I definitely will. And with that, well, you have finished your contract.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I get to pull out the red pencil again.
Da, 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 da.
And now we're unemployed again.
I would like to point out though that I have the red pencil I've been using for like the temporary numbers. For my notes, I've been having each job in a little box, and then when we're done, I close off the box because I just kind of have a corner, and then I just write done with the red pencil.
Nice.
It's satisfying.
I can imagine.
So, can remove that one from the board.
Yeah, you actually have all of us here. And time left over on the session, so you can have us.
Yeah, we can actually pick one without cutting into next session. We can actually give you prep time.
Yes.
Yes, you can. Let me see. This one says time sensitive, but you didn't actually take very long for this job, so it's still there.
Oh, I thought when that popped up, I thought I messed something up. I was like, oh shit, what did I do?
I just like messing with you, Rezzy.
Now, on the job list, the first one, 30W, wasn't that the first one that we did?
No.
First one,
No, ours was that one was 8 days. The one you're thinking of was 8 days.
Okay, so different.
I am still wondering what the heck 1X is.
Oh, yeah.
Can Vandal do some online research for that one? Because that's one of the few ones that has a name attached to it that actually could be looked at.
And it has been there a while.
No, you can look that up. You can look that up very easily. It the boast of the hottest news thing on the net might be a bit exaggerated, but it is kind of big at the moment. It is a from a cursory examination, it's a very obviously a pulse thing. It reeks of pulse. But they're basically dropping a bunch of people into an area where they have to look for weapons and equipment, and then they fight each other.
God damn it.
Oh.
Royal Entertainment.
I almost want to do that one.
I sort of want to do it. Come on.
I at the same time do and do not.
It'll be fun. It's always fun when you get a team together for stuff like that.
It's like terrible, but at the same time, that might actually be like a decently fun campaign to run.
I think we should do it. I'm for it. Then again, this is the Pulse player saying yes.
Well, it would give something for the more fighty members of our team to do. The last few have been very much sleuths and not much combat.
No, there's been a healthy mix. This one was more sneaky, but the one before it had a good.
It is a you could say it is a noble fight. No, that's a bad word. What would be a better word for that?
Hunger Games?
But you're still hungry.
Trying to come up with a good synonym for Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah. A combat with egg? Oh wait, different royale.
Vandal, we can't hear you.
Well, we could battle with someone named Royale.
No.
No. Alright.
King Fire? I don't know.
My votes are. Upside data retrieval sounds interesting. Time sensitive is always interesting.
Yeah, for you.
We have bodyguard experience, so there is that.
My short list: 72D, and just because 1X.
I'd vote 72D or yeah, I'd say 72D.
Like we've done medical, we've done bodyguard.
Yeah.
We've kind of done retrieval-ish.
I mean, we kind of just did dealings, but
Yeah.
And I don't quite trust the clause, no complications expected.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fair. That means they're stingy with their danger pay. I kind of like the idea of 78X.
Red, like, Rhett trying to decide between 72D and 93D.
Now I'm just wondering out of character. Is the 1X like, in there just for like a joke or like a legitimate campaign that you might run us through?
I think Tygon's prepared to actually do it.
I freely admit it is in there as a joke. Because honestly, I would expect Progenitus or one of their subsidiaries to actually do something like that. When they find out, hey, there's a like advertisement board for people who do illegal stuff. Hey, yep, sure, why not put our ads there?
Like,
but if you pick it, I will run it.
Admittedly, that thing would probably freak Vandal out. She'd probably watch it, but she wouldn't participate.
I'm just imagining
Yeah.
the campaign in my head. It would probably be really good. Just
Wonder if
have
we
us
have to.
all separate at first, try to meet up, fight along the way, just non-stop fighting the entire time. Every session's like more fighting, essentially.
Rhett would get tired of having to heal.
Yeah. And it
wonder-
would be the excuse to make the combat hard enough to where you're expecting us to get knocked out. Like, no permanent death, but at least removed from the competition. And then like at the very end, if we are actually able to take everyone out and there's just nothing but us left, you can just send us to attack each other.
That's mean.
See,
That would be
part of
cool.
the
It's like Double
contract.
Dragon stuff right there.
Part of the contract, if you don't read carefully, they make you pay for your own resurrection fee.
Oh. Ouch.
It sounds like 72D would be a good one, since everyone has expressed at least a little bit of interest in it.
Yeah.
Nothing like massive vagueness, whatever, to spark our interest.
And we got some experience in underworld dealing now.
That's all of our experience.
Did we
Except for the
do-
bodyguard mission? Really?
Did
Yes,
we
but we are experienced.
did we do underworld dealing really, or did we just deal shit?
Davy's first underworld deal.
I'd say that first mission was pretty underworldy.
I guess.
Yeah. Group consensus?
Yeah, I'm cool with everyone else's.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
72D it is.
Sounded like you were going French there. 72D.
No, that's just me mumbling and stuttering my words.
Well, I mean, you sound French when you mumble, so that's not a bad thing.
Perfect French accent.
Okay.
Rude.
Give me a moment to check my notes on that.
Oh, that reminds me of a YouTube video I'll have to share.
It's okay, I feel like I can get away with this. One of my den mates is French.
Okay. Right. Okay. That. Oh, didn't mean to close that window. What? Oh, huh. Weird.
We are getting close to a landmark.
We are actually.
Mm-hmm.
How close? Oh.
268 right, or 468 right now. Assuming that we're gonna get 15 XP from this, that means we'll need 17 from the next one in order to get it.
We'll need a
We
real
might
good.
get it in the recap on the third game session.
Yeah. I was about to say, someone other than me, do a really good recap.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to do the next two, so
Melly,
Don't count on the odd. Bad memory.
Melly. It's up to you.
And I don't
I
take
stumble over my words. I'm not good at those.
You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be erudite. It just has to be entertaining. You could sing it in a cappella style.
And someone could
Yeah,
do
but please don't.
beatbox.
In Rage's game, I did one like a recap at the start of a like 1920s radio drama.
Ooh.
I love that.
I can actually make. If I were to actually have it all written up, I could make it sound like a documentary.
Ooh. And here we
Alright,
are, a
Ellie.
day in the life of the regular street scum.
So, I have an idea, Melly. You
Oh,
should
no.
do the next recap, and you should do it in the style of like epic trailer narration.
Last time.
On
Exactly.
HSD.
Yeah,
No, that's.
you can do it.
In a world they didn't create.
They found a space duck. Quack!
What was that sound?
Fairly accurate, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It invaded the station and laid eggs everywhere.
Oh god, the space ducklings. But they're all just xenomorphs.
They're pretty much just triples.
Oh, wait. We could have a duck.
What?
HSD. There is the possibility for a duck.
Yes, there is.
Yes,
We could have
that would be
space duck.
awesome.
Because birds, there are birds, just not owls. Well, there are owls, but we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to deal with that.
That reminds me. I've thought about it a long while back of making a Potu character.
Oh no.
Wait, we're really at 468?
Yep.
I keep updating the EXP thing, but I'm always a bit behind. This time I will...
That's why I keep putting the totals in the tracker chat thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought I was up to date. I guess, yeah, 2 sessions to pass. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind. I'm dumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're done for today?
That's a question for Tygon. Do we want to break here before we pick up the new contract so that you have the time to make your...
Just a second.
Because my cutoff time is in about 20 minutes or so.
Same. I think that's just like everyone's cutoff time at the moment.
True.
Let me do one little bit.
Mhm.
So, like, you spent a couple of days relaxing. And eventually, you go back to the job board and a lengthy discussion about what to do. You pick one of the jobs, you do your usual, there's not much to do. You click on it, click apply and get sent off. Unusually, normally you get a reply fairly quickly. This time it's just the, application sent, the confirmation thing. And then, nothing for almost 2 days.
Cool. I would like to say I'm going to use this time to spend points.
Yeah, no, you can totally do that. You can do all your leveling stuff.
Oh, I'm dumb!
Yes, I know.
So, I actually had 2 in Community Exert. I just forgot to update the front sheet.
That's why you just use the AutoCalc.
I still need to plug it in.
It's a little interesting at first, but once you're in there, it's extremely easy to keep up to date, modifying current.
Well, it's more a case of remembering to do it. I've kind of had life things.
Also, Tygon's narration.
Yes.
Sorry.
But after these, like I said, about 2 days, you get the the hey, accepted notice. Along with a with the usual be here at that and that time. Oh, well, maybe not usual. But it's not, be at some sort of cafe, look for that and that person or something. It's just be at this place, which is basically just a plaza. At this time. Like the next day.
Ooh. Secret rendezvous.
Might I assume that you will show up to that?
Yep.
All right. So, you are there. You arrive about like 5 minutes early. And but I forgot to mention, it's not just be at this plaza, but it says a very specific spot.
Oh.
There's not a giant X on the ground, is there?
No, it is not. But it's an easy spot to.
So I have to worry about like a little laser right between my eyes or something like that. Nah.
I'm wondering if it's a trap door. All of a sudden, we all fall down in.
Paranoia is kicking in.
Yeah, now you guys are being paranoid.
It's only paranoia if you're wrong.
Stand right here. No.
Just
to the left.
Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't actually after you.
Or a bunch of mimes show up and create an invisible box and transport us.
Oh no.
So, the spot is where we're supposed to wait is near a street, and at precisely the time on the thing you got, a sizable car pulls up.
Cool.
And the door opens.
Ooh.
Hi. Well, get in, I guess.
You hear a voice. Please enter.
Oh boy.
Can do.
Yeah.
Rhett's staring at the beauty of the vehicle for a moment before going in.
It's a fairly luxurious car. It's, I mean, at least probably for what you are used to. Maybe not Lillian, but
Good girl.
there's by the way, there's nobody in there.
Ooh, spooky.
But yeah, once all in, the car starts driving again. And the voice says, please relax, the journey will only take about 20 minutes.
I will do my best to relax.
Feel free to have a drink.
I will refuse to relax out of spite.
Just vibrating furiously in the backseat.
Pathetic to vibrate.
I mean, to be fair, it's a,
message. I wish your Neuroplex worked more like Wrecking Ball's thing, where it just translated it and said the errors and stuff out loud. I know he has a voice line that says, "Error, profanity filter enabled."
Do not anger the Fennec.
Has it ever malfunctioned where it does bad captioning?
oh no, if no, when the profanity filter goes on, you just hear a duck, just wank.
Wah.
So yeah, the car starts driving. It's a very smooth ride, and
I will take him up on that drink.
yeah, there's a little drink dispenser, like a little drink printer.
What's the HSD name for an Irish coffee? So a coffee with alcohol in it.
Breakfast.
I don't know, Venusian coffee.
Sure.
Little quick aside from the game that Seth is running right now. There was this moment of basically first day at the new school, and none of the characters had gotten much sleep the night before.
Oh boy.
And I don't remember what prompted it, but then Seth said, "Yeah, well, in that they have caffeinated milk in the future." Caffeinated milk? Yes. You mean coffee?
Yes.
There was this pause. Yes, like coffee. Anyway, yeah, you enjoy a very smooth ride with nice drinks. The selection on that drink dispenser is frankly indecently varied, and it's so good. That's like a really high quality thing there.
Oh, I got the
Rhett is
expensive model.
Rhett's currently intoxicated with the wonderfully soft cushioned seats.
And After about a bit over 10 minutes, you realize the car is like pulling up in what you first think is a garage, but then you feel a slight jolt and a brief moment of increased gravity, and you realize you are in a lift.
Ooh.
Cool.
Everybody, give me a quick community exert. Well, let's say protocol roll.
Difficulty?
Hell yeah.
Me too.
Difficulty 1.
Ooh.
Community exert.
Yes.
Protocol. Okay.
I'm gonna need help with this again.
I got a boon.
I got a boon, so quick.
You said difficulty 2, right?
Oh jeez.
No, I said difficulty 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use that boon to +1.
Community exert 1. Fault in protocol.
What
So
what's
2d6.
what's your No. What's your level? For community exert?
1.
1. Okay, so you match it, so it'd be 2d8.
So match it. 2d8 and then a fault.
That's where the GM picks the negative effect, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We've had so very little dealing with faults.
Yeah, because we avoid it as much as possible.
Yeah. People don't usually roll on stuff they have fault in.
And it's
Here I am rolling 2d10s. Is the best of time is the worst of times. Okay, that's the worst of times.
That wasn't so bad for me.
I regret upgrading my community now, by the way.
Go with the original roll.
All right. So, although most of you aren't really, in on the on the like high society stuff, you still know after some thinking, these things, they aren't publicly accessible. These vehicle lifts. These are basically shortcuts into higher and higher levels of the city.
Oh.
You have to be either somebody really important or somebody with a lot of money to be able to use one.
We got a bit of a high roller here.
And as you look outside, because there's a nice view outside. It's not just a shortcut, not just a lift to the vehicle. It's also made so you actually have a nice view.
Ooh.
Yeah, you slowly watch the town fall down around you. And as the minutes pass, yes, minutes, you soon realize you left the mid-city behind you.
Oh.
And not just that, you are not just lifted up to another street. Eventually you realize you are going straight to somebody's actual place.
For the first times in our lives, we can actually see daylight.
Why is there an explosion in the sky? What is that?
I was gonna go for the Gollum thing because, yeah, Vandal was albino.
Curse you, Skyfire! But that's where we shall call it for this session.
All right.
All of us freaking out about the concept of the sun.
Yeah, I think Lily is the only one who isn't.
It'd be cool to actually have art of that, actually, of the vehicle being lifted up, and then you see the skyline and all that, and buildings.
Seriously, like imagine like some kind of like 8-bit pixel art like loading screen or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you get another 15 XP plus the 1 XP for the recap. And I just remembered something. Which, is, this wasn't any actual inspiration or anything. But this is kind of fitting. And it is, I don't think this was ever in any of the books. But I happened to come across this.
Oh.
Wait.
Hi.
Neat.
Ooh.
That is exceptionally cool.
That was done by iPoke,
Ooh.
That's nice.
which I found on his like not FA or anything, but his like artist website.
Nikki,
Ooh.
please.
It's in the Discord.
HSD chat.
No. Linky to the site.
Oh.
I do not know it off the top of my head. Sorry.
Aww.
That's really cool though.
Yep.
That is very neat. All right. So next time in HSD, we're gonna have some talking to do with some very high-profile.
I thought I gave up the sun when I moved out.
Yeah, we're literally going out of the dark.
Finally. All right. Well, I think this was a pretty short one, but I hope you still had fun.
Oh yes.
I mean, it was still over 2 hours.
Okay. And well, see you next week.
I saw the sun. I opened up my
Bye.
eyes. I saw
Next
the
week.
sun. See ya. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, viewers.